Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Palm Island City Skylines series from yours truly, Design Candy. This is episode number 32, coming at you from the Design Candy Labs. I have no clue why I just said that. That's so lame. Welcome back to this series. My channel's been a little bit dead. I took a little bit of a break. I've been going crazy for like the last 2 weeks, so I had to take a little hiatus for a few days to recoup some videos and kind of pre-start some videos. I have some really cool stuff on my channel really quick. A lot of you that watch these episodes don't know is I have a Sims series going on, the Sims 4 house builds going on my channel right now. So actually go check that out if you would. It's similar stuff like this. We build. All we do is build. So the next episode, I'm teasing it now. So it's gonna be a gym, like a workout gym. I don't know if you're wherever in the world that you're at, but in America they have gyms like Planet Fitness and 24-Hour Fitness and Total Fitness, things like that. Choice Fitness, just giving all these companies free plugs. I love it, but they have gyms like that. Google it if you're not familiar. So we're gonna build that in the Sims or something like that. My take on a gym with the limited things that we have in the Sims. So anyway, Sims 4 builds are out on the channel. Also, we have Alpine Springs. Alpine Springs is another City Skyline series by me where we're not doing any mods. So it's a little bit different from this one. It's not as high design, not as high detailed as this one, but we go throughout and build a mountainous city with rivers and without mods. So we're right in the middle of just blowing that series up. And we're in I think we're doing some downtown stuff at the time of this video. So I don't know, we record those like white water. So they're out pretty frequently on my channel. Hopefully you'll see some in the next few days on the channel. So today's episode, we are, as you can see, building a baseball diamond, as you can see by the thumbnail as well. Or baseball field, downtown baseball field. So this is part of the new, go with me. I'm role playing just a little bit. So if you have a creative brain, just go with me. So the city council in Palm Island got together. Palm Island right now is about a gazillion years old. So they got together and they said, hey, we need another stadium. Our population's growing. We have a massive airport. We have all this tourism. We should redevelop parts of the downtown. And the chirpy guy, okay, we're acting crazy. But anyway, I try to go with a story, but go with me. We're building a new downtown district, small downtown district, and it starts with the stadium and actually stretches all the way to the left of where you're seeing on the screen now. So that new downtown district is going to be super cool. It's going to be amazing. It starts off with the stadium, and then it goes from the stadium to a underground like sunken mall. And big shout out to Skibbeth. I've been watching Skibbeth's stuff and how he like layers and how he does stairs like we're doing now on the screen and just different things. That guy's super talented with this terrain and depth. I think what really makes this game unique and what kind of sets apart some of the good people from the starting beginning off people detailing wise is just depth and how you can sink things in and properly use foliage and things like that. So big shout out to Skibbeth for the inspiration on this particular build. So yeah, we have a sunken mall, one of my first like depth projects where I was able to sink buildings into the mall. So right now on the screen, we are leveling out the baseball diamond, or the baseball stadium. I keep saying it's diamond. It is a diamond, but the baseball stadium. And I'm really working. You'll see a lot of pauses because I'm really working on like, okay, does this look straight and how straight is it? And okay, let's reframe and how can I copy this and make one straight edge first? And I really wanted you guys to kind of see the whole build just in case you're inspired to do some sort of level build like this. I think, and I did struggle with, okay, should we elevate this building or not? I looked at a lot of different baseball stadiums, the biggest one being in downtown Denver for the Colorado Rockies. I have an office space, or I office frequently for a company that I'm a part of down the street from that building. So I get to drive by it pretty frequently, and theirs is ground level. Theirs is at grade level. So I was like, man, okay. But again, in City Skylines, it doesn't fail. Whether you're elevating something or if you're, sinking something down into the ground, it just gives a different look. And hopefully you guys will agree with me at the end of this time lapse here. But so yeah, that's what we're doing. We're elevating the stadium. And right now I'm just copying the ploppable concrete down so we can have like a base layer, and then I have the stairs at the edge. So I wanted to get the stairs just straight on. And also I was looking at just different ways to utilize these sunken walls, and they're called quarries or quarry. So be able to put that around just to give some sort of barrier so it looks, it doesn't look like floating concrete. So hopefully that's what we accomplished. I want to pivot this episode because you guys can see what's on the screen. So if you have any questions about what I did, if you want me to talk more in these videos, let me know. But I always love for these sections to be some question and answer time. So if you have any questions or suggestions, tips about even the channel wide, let me know down in the description below. And then most Palm Island episodes, we answer questions in the middle. It's kind of a new thing for season 2. So let me know your questions down below, and let's start the question series. Can't wait. So the first question comes from Andrew. Andrew says, I think Palm Island would be suitable for the map of GTA 6. Thanks, man. That's really cool. I'm a pretty big GTA player. I have some updates coming in the next few months. Actually, we've been working on some cool stuff around GTA. So a little teaser for you. But that would be awesome. I've always said this on the channel. I really think that the future of just gaming, and specifically city builders, is VR, like virtual reality. And I think the future of GTA and game, open world games like that is virtual reality as well. So I can see that, in the next 20 years, having a game like City Skylines and then having servers like GTA and that open world concept, and really being able to create a map with detail, and collaborate. Obviously you wouldn't be able to do it with yourself, obviously, because game developers take years to develop that Grand Theft Auto map. But having a map with detail that you could like port into a VR world, and utilize some VR glasses or something like that, and kind of tour your city in virtual reality. So I always thought about that. Just take a minute and just think about the scale of Palm Island and how big it actually is. It's actually a pretty big city. That's why I always laugh at the airport, because I know you guys love big airports, but the airport is like half of my city. If you think about it, the airport is bigger than the whole downtown. That's how big the airport is. So, which is somewhat realistic in real life. So, but yeah, just think about being able to drive like a car in VR land in Palm Island, and being able to visit different landmarks like this baseball stadium or like that mall, getting out and going down the stairs, and the stairs are functional at that mall. Or, we have cool districts in this city. We have the university. Like, imagine being able to tour the university and seeing the buildings at scale from the perspective of a human, and being able to go to the park. The next episode, really quick, just to tease it, is the city park. But being able to go to the park and ride a bike around, and then pivot over to Foxtail Island, which is the island to the right now that we built in the earlier episodes, and being able to go to the Opera House and the big park there, and then the main street and all the transfer centers, and being able to ride the airport train. And it's just, if you're a Palm Island fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This the cool opportunities you would have in VR space. So thank you so much, Andrew, for prompting that, saying that it would be a cool map in GTA 6. But that, I always love the opportunity to dream about the future of gaming in this game in particular. So thank you, Andrew. The next comment is from Diego M. Diego is a long time #Candy Fammer. Big shout out to you, man. Diego says, also, I think you should create touristy places in cities such as museums, aquariums, and shopping places. Also, since Park Life just came out, you should make a botanic gardens. Can't wait for the next episode for remodeling the zoo and etc. Awesome. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, we start off the first episode for next week, just so you guys know, with the city park, and then we will do the zoo and the mall the following weeks. But yeah, thank you so much, Diego. Let me address it real quick. So we actually do have a museum an aquarium. Actually, it's downtown on the edge tip of the main downtown Palm Island. And I did that specifically as a resort touristy trap, just because of the water surrounding it. So it's a little bit dated. So it might be worth going back and redoing a lot of that area. The hard part is with this being a City Skylines YouTuber and other or City Skylines video creator, it's not just YouTube now, and other YouTubers and video creators for City Skylines can relate, is there becomes a point where you just start a new series, and we're kind of at that point. I mean, I could go in Palm Island, guys, literally for another year, just thinking of different things to do and assets being developed and new things and new mods that come out that make this game better. But we're kind of in a trap right now where it's almost worth rebirthing a series teaser or starting a new series in this game. So a lot of the things like redoing that area and adding more museums and adding more aquariums and more shopping spaces is you kind of need to switch up series or scenery. So I know that the island theme is like, it was the biggest thing a year ago and even 2 years ago, and now it's kind of played out. So I'm looking towards our new series and what that's gonna look like. I have a couple directions to go in, but thank you, Diego. Yeah, big shout out to you. Look forward to the next episode. Next up is Jeremy SZE. Jeremy says, by the way, BTW, you are awesome. I just discovered your channel and now I'm on a binge. Been watching your videos for 2 hours non-stop and I need to pee so bad. Okay. Well, a little bit, and we copy, just so you guys know, I copy your comment word for word. So that's exactly what he said. Thank you so much. I think I know what he was saying. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Welcome to the Candy Fam, #Candy Fam. You have been officially inducted into the Candy Fam since you have commented. That means that you care. But thank you so much for your kind words, and that's awesome. Welcome to the channel. Watch some other stuff too. And also, don't forget really quick, if you want your comment featured in an episode, I don't promise that they're every episode, but I think next episode too, we're going to do like a live build. So probably not that episode, but the episode after. Go ahead and shout me out down below in the comment section. Okay, the next one is from Murray, MCREE. Okay, I can't say that, but big shout out to you. And that person says, wow, graphics, really? So I do some tricks and tips to make graphics look actually a little bit better with mods. So there's a couple different mods. Prez has a video. He's a CS video creator. He has a video on YouTube that I just followed like to the T to get graphics looking the way they do. So go check out his video. But thank you so much for the comment. So the next one comes from Meme Man the Goat. That is, first off, that's a legit name. Best name so far. Wow, that's cool. Hi, Candy. Could you think of making a racetrack on like the coast? That's a really good idea. Are you thinking like a horse racetrack, a car racetrack? I don't know why I thought horse. I immediately thought like GTA horse, like gambling racetrack. But let me know in the comment section, Meme Man, what you actually mean by the racetrack. Cars, horses, all the above, none of them, something else, let me know. But definitely, I'd be interested and open to doing that. Thank you so much. The next comment is from MJ Berkey. MJ's a loyal Candy Fammer from the beginning, as he states in here. MJ says, thanks for the shout out, man. Was watching you since 147 subs. I love your stuff. Went camping, so that's why I wasn't consistent this week, but just to make up for it, military base, #Candy Fam. So MJ, me and him go back and forth all the time. And I just want to remind you, dude, like I can't do a military base. The assets for it aren't as strong. There are assets for it, but they're not really strong. And I would either have to make some or, kind of spice it up and solicit some asset creators for that project. Maybe in the next project, City Skylines project that we do, we'll seek that out and the assets will be a little bit better. But and also too, I love that you've been here since 147 subs, so I really appreciate that. And thank you so much for being consistent, man. You're a loyal #Candy Fammer. The next comment is from the kid Tyrese. The kid, that's a cool name too. You guys have some really cool names. This is like the most creative. I mean, it's way better than Design Candy. I guess Design Candy's a little original, but I'm like, you guys have some really cool names. The kid Tyrese says, next, you should create more suburbs to balance the size of the city and the airport because it makes the city look really small. Great work. Love from the Bahamas. Big shout out from the Bahamas. Thank you so much, the kid Tyrese. Yeah, that's a really good advice. Actually, I've been doing some work. I actually have the next episode recorded. So I've been doing some work off camera, and it's not even in the next episode, but off camera, I really showcase and, not showcase, but I actually fix some of the parts of the city. I don't know why I said showcase. I fix some parts of the city and add a lot more housing in a lot of the parts that are empty. So you're gonna passively see it. Maybe at one point, if you guys remind me, I'll go back and intentionally show you. But just to balance out some of the needs and the growth, like we have a interesting demand balance, and I'm losing just like insane amounts of money. That's what makes me really enjoy playing the vanilla game, because you can't make stupid decisions like City Skylines detailers do. So we kind of don't care about money and how the simulation works, because we have mods that can go around me even needing to care. But just in general, for the game to function, sometimes you have to care and put some proper infrastructure in place. So but thank you so much for the comment. You're right on track, and that's really cool, so thank you. And last but not least for today's comments is Zombie Killer Nation Gaming. Zombie Killer has been around the channel for a while, so big shout out to you. Thank you so much for your support. Zombie Killer says, hi Candy, can you try out Jurassic World Evolution, please? No. Sorry, dude. My first reaction to that question is no. My second thought after I thought about it again was no. And then my third, fourth, fifth, forever thought is no. I'm just not interested in that game. And I think that me playing a game that I'm not interested in would be horrible content for you guys. So I only play things that I love playing, and I only show you guys things that I love playing. I play a bunch of other games. I'm a gamer at heart. So there's things like House Flipper. I've played that a couple times, thought about bringing it to the channel. Maybe will one day. It's kind of dry. I also obviously have brought The Sims to the channel. I've played The Sims just as much as I've played SimCity and City Skylines. Like, it's not even close. So that's why The Sims is here. And then Planet Coaster, which is going to make a return as soon as I have time, because I've just been inspired by new things there. I love that game. So yeah, I think, yeah, it's Frontier that made Jurassic World Evolution, and they make really good games. I love Planet Coaster, so I'm not doubting that the game's not good. It's just me playing it would be awful. Maybe I'll change my tune. And here's another thing. Go ahead and react down in the comment section. If you've made it this far, you have to react to what I'm about to say. Are you ready? I have never seen a Jurassic Park movie. Ever. Let that sink in. Never, ever, ever seen a Jurassic Park movie. So that should give you a clue or a hint why I have no interest in that game. Maybe one day, very soon, I will watch a Jurassic Park movie. Let me know down in the comment section below what the best Jurassic Park movie is, because I assume that there's a bunch of them. But maybe one day I'll watch a Jurassic Park movie, and then I'll be inspired to make Jurassic Park World Evolution games. Yeah, whatever that game's called. But at this point, it's a no-go. But thank you so much, Zombie Killer Nation, for your question. I'm sorry I'm like super harsh, but I just gotta be real with you guys. I'm like, it doesn't really. I even tried to watch YouTube videos, and I'm an avid student of YouTube and watching, some of the big guys do that game, and I'm like, this lasted all of like, 10 days and people are off of it. So it's not like City Skylines where you just have an abundance of gameplay, and this game is like lasting because of the stuff you can create. Planet Coaster has that effect too, but Planet Coaster also died where people just stopped playing it because there was a lot of hours to do a lot of things. Now I'm curious to go back to it, and let me know down in the comment section what the Candy Fam thinks. You guys want to see Lakewood Gardens resurrected? And I kind of want to just level it and start from scratch, to be honest. It's been a year probably since I've actually played it for sure. I had a video out earlier this year for a coaster that I built with some scenery, but at the time of recording this in late July, they have updated this game, so it's not as crazy hard to do things. Before, it was insane. Like, it was literally insane. I couldn't copy things without making it a building, and then I had 7 buildings in one building, and trying to make interior buildings and just different things that, you know, needed to happen. That was just insanely hard and challenging. So new things like that to come. All that's from Zombie Killers. He started me on my rant. I usually typically have 1 rant per episode, but I love interacting with you guys, you know, in the comment section, and let me know down below in the comment section if you have any more suggestions, comments, anything. Make sure to hashtag CandyFam, and you'll be featured in a future episode. So let's pivot over to what's going on in the episode. We are right now in the mall portion of the downtown section, and I have some cool ideas. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys are thinking, but I think it would be really cool. See, I'm torn because you have this cool underground like mall area, and my first reaction was to put like the biggest building ever on top of this, right? So put some more probable grass and concrete over, maybe like some glass or something over this, but this be like a true underground sunken mall underneath like a massive building. What do you guys think about that? Just putting a tall skyscraper right next to it, or like a housing building, and then, you know, like first person viewing the shops underneath. I think that'd be really, really cool. But I don't know, because if that, it's realistic to have like something like that, but it'd be really weird to see in City Skylines. Like, you wouldn't be able to comprehend or even look at it. You wouldn't know it was there because of, you know, kind of the terrain that we have. I don't know if I could actually show you guys underneath things. So if I was to build something underneath something, I don't know if I could actually show you guys that, but I thought that would be really cool in a city to have like a sunken underground mall, shops, you know, eating area, rest area, things like that. So one of the things that happened with, you know, this new district is that the subway metro line had to be redeveloped and rerouted. So that's what we're working on now, is trying to get the metro line out of the way, because it used to go in front of where the baseball diamond is, and now it actually has to go behind it and around it, which is cool. It adds for another strategic stop, but right now I'm trying to figure out how to really sink this down and create some support barriers and just get the extra detail. I could have left it floating because you guys probably wouldn't have known, but just kind of wanted to go the extra mile here. And then I'm thinking I want to put in this spot, and I believe that I do, I put a new residential building over in this area, and, you know, kind of gentrification, you know, 101 in this area where you have the older buildings to your right on the screen now, and then we're gonna put like this big huge condo right next to a nice brand new baseball stadium. So it's kind of funny because that's exactly what they do in cities. You tear down the old and then put the brand new stuff in there. So look how random that tower looks. Like, it looks super random. It looks good though, and this stadium in theory would help, you know, boost economic growth in Palm Island and in this region. So that could be another project where we just redevelop this whole area. What you didn't see there is I put a parking garage down right next to it, so that turned out awesome. So we are nearing the end of the episode. Next episode, we are going to do a kind of live episode, I'm thinking, where we just detail and bulldoze the city park. We're going to get started on that project, a part of this whole big district renovation. So look out for that. And then the following episode, We're gonna do a zoo, an aquarium, all that fun stuff. So check out all the stuff that's going on the channel right now. Again, if you've lasted this long, either you're binge watching or you're an avid Candy Fam viewer. So I really appreciate all of you guys. We're reaching 5,000 subscribers. What a dream for me. It's super cool, and I'm looking towards the future of different things on my channel, having some awesome times meeting people in the community and just networking and trying to see what the future looks like for this channel and center around this game and other games. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode, Palm Island episode number 32. If you are binging the episode 33 of the park, I hope I'm right? But it should be up next. And for all of you weekly viewers, go check out some Alpine Springs or some of the Sims videos. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.